For today's demo, we will be using SAP S/4HANA, Tipalti, and Alluvia to integrate the two. We start in S4 by creating a purchase order. We review the information on the PO. See, it's for 1 unit of item TLA Pearl at a cost of $100. Move to the Alluvia platform. We refresh the screen and wait for the new order to appear. This process would be fully automated. However, for demonstration purposes, we have made this a manual process. We can see the new order within Alluvia. First ready to post, then on posting, and finally, success. We can then open the purchase order to see more detailed information about the order. The item information matches what was on the original PO within S4. We can then look at the process log to see the history of the transaction and all the steps it went through. We now switch to Tipalti and log in using our credentials. For the purpose of this demonstration, we create bills without invoices, so we select this option from the drop-down box. We select the payee. Enter an invoice number, 12345, which we should note as its reference later on in SAP, and a due date. We add a description. All this invoice information would normally be auto-populated by Tipalti when the invoice is captured. And take note of the PO number, which matches the PO number we originally created in S4. And now the invoice detail. Item number, description, expense account, quantity and amounts. Confirm and proceed. And now we'll conduct the three-way match by selecting the invoice. We'll now go to the line item menu and select to open in a new tab. And now see the detail on the PO matching screen. The bill lines and the PO lines match. But we are missing the good receipts number. We switch to SAP where we have just received the goods. We take note of the good receipts number, as this will pass back to Tipalti through the Alluvia integration. We see the receipt is in the ready to post state, then on posting, and finally success. We are now back in Tipalti. We navigate to pending payments. Drill in on the payee. Look at the invoice and the bill lines. We see the invoice, the purchase order, and the receipt number filled in, completing the three-way match. Now back to the Alluvia platform to process the invoice from Tipalti to SAP S4. We see the status as ready to post, on posting, and success. We are now back in S4 where we see the supplier invoice. We can see all the detail here, including the line item information that matches what was entered into Tipalti. We are now looking at the supplier invoice list. We look up Alluvia and see the invoice. In the reference field, you will see the Tipalti invoice number 12345. Now we navigate to the document flow screen to see the full transaction from SAP to Tipalti and back to SAP. As mentioned, the entire process is automated, so in production, you would not be interacting with the Alluvia screens, which will provide a very smooth integrated process.